Hey there, and welcome back to Crystal Talks. It's Katie and Cynthia here. We've got a fun episode today as we dive into tips and tools for aromatherapy. This is a really fun thing that we kind of started talking about on Crystal Talks, and we're excited to share some more information with you about aromatherapy on your journey to aromatherapy. So before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our future episodes where we talk about each week a new crystal, aromatherapy, chakras, energy, intentions, manifestation, lots of fun stuff. Join us by hitting that subscribe button. And Cynthia, let us know, what are some tips for aromatherapy?
Aromatherapy is so magical, particularly when you match it with crystals. It's just made such a big difference in my life, and I love sharing it with you all. Some things you should remember. It seems a little bit overwhelming when you look at all those oils, but there are some basic things that if you remember will make it a little maybe less confusing. Remember that with essential oils, the less is more. They're very potent. We're talking about the the pure ones that you've done your research and you know you've got a real solid 100% potent oil. Then they are. A little bit is going to take you a long way, and it's actually better to use a small amount consistently than to overdo it. It's there. You can listen to your body. As you feel you need a little bit more, you can add a little bit more. It's not like your over the counter, your prescription drugs. You can only do it every 4 hours or so, or whatever your prescription says. It's one that you can use small amounts, even continuously, if it's in like a diffuser. Uh, know your where to apply the oils would be another tip that I would recommend. Your safe application is going to be your pulse points, which is your wrists, your neck, your ankles, the bottoms of your feet, um, or you can use it over the heart. Any of those are safe and will be effective uh, to get that absorption going. Always avoid your eyes, your inner ears, the genital area, broken skin. You should never apply oils directly to those. Oil should be stored properly. They'll extend the shelf life of the oil immensely if you keep them in a dark glass and away from heat or sunlight. That preserves the potency. Most oils have a shelf life of 1 to 3 years. I would say most of them go more toward the 3. Your citrus oils are the ones that will, oxidize a little bit faster. You also need to learn about your oils and get yourself a good guidebook or a good site online to learn the properties and the contraindications for each oil. For example, there are oils that cause skin sensitivity. So, you don't, if you're going out in the sunlight, you wouldn't want to use any of those oils in an area that's exposed to the light. It's perfectly fine to use them, under your clothing. And those, again, are mostly your citrus oils, the lemon, the bergamot. Do you have one that you would add to that list of tips, Katie?
I think a really important thing for doing any kind of work with essential oils and crystals is to set a clear intention. And we talk about this too, right? We talk about this all the time. Really setting a clear intention on, like, what is your purpose? What is your purpose for the aromatherapy practice? Is it grounding? Is it relaxation? Is it energy? Are we manifesting something? Whatever it is, your intention will enhance the mind body connection, and it will help to guide the oil selection. It'll help to guide your crystal selection, right? The pairing of the oils and the crystals. So it's really, really important to have that clear intention. What is your purpose? What are you looking to do? And when you're unsure of what your intention is, we say this all the time, go back to your intuition. Let your intuition guide you towards the intention. And or maybe the intention isn't clear, but your intuition will support you in discovering, what oils am I working with today? What aromatherapy is going to support me best? Is it going to be diffusing? Is it going to be using roller bottles with crystals? Is it going to be like placing it on my wrist or the back of my neck? What is going to really support me today? Trusting your intuition. So, so important. And we talk about that all the time. So if you've been with us for a while, you've definitely heard us talk about that before. So that would be a tip that I would add. I think there's really a lot of great tools you can use for aromatherapy, right? One big tool that I think is really, really great, and obviously we love this because we have it all over the EWBMS site, roller bottles. It's perfect for topical application. It's easy to take on the go with you. You use a 10 milliliter glass bottle with gemstone balls. You get to pair it with crystals for added support, for a touch of elegance, for beauty, and you really get this enhanced, beautiful energy for aromatherapy, for healing, for whatever your intention is. Another great tool for aromatherapy is a diffuser. This is ultrasonic or nebulizing diffusers. They disperse that oil into the air for mood, for atmospheric support. It's great for the home, for the office. I really like to use diffusers to kind of clean the air, to support the energy of the space, the mood, right? Like if it's kind of a rainy day, and that affects me a lot when it's been raining for a few days, and I am trying to remind myself, but this makes the flowers grow and this makes everything grow, right? But a diffuser a diffusing an oil that's uplifting, maybe like a wild orange or a lemon or a peppermint or something that's kind of lifting the energy and bringing kind of joy into the space, can be really supportive to diffuse in a diffuser. I mean, using it in a roller bottle is great too. Another really great tool is a dropper or a pipette. It's useful for precise measuring when creating custom blends, and it helps to prevent spills and waste. Dropping the oils in instead of trying to pour it into, what you're using, and or just dropping it. Another great thing is inhaler tubes. These are pocket-sized personal inhalers that let you enjoy your favorite blends anywhere. Similar to roller bottles, you can take it anywhere. It's small, it's compact. It's ideal for discreet stress relief or energy boosts. Cynthia, do you have some tools to share?
One that I love, as you do this for a while, you can kind of get to the point where you go, wait, I had that one I loved. What was it? So I would highly recommend that as you're doing this, you have some sort of a journal or a place that you keep notes. I happen to use my iPad, but writing often helps many people, that actual physical, putting it down on paper. Not quite the same as to be tapping on a keyboard, but hey, it's something that's dedicated to to your oils, to your experiments, to your blends that you come up with. Um, you keep track of your intentions, how they affect you, and which ones are your favorites and which ones are like, not doing that again. It's just great for learning and refinement over time. And I'll bet, Katie, you've got something like that too.
I have lots of journals, but I will say the Notes app on the iPad or the iPhone is really great, especially when you're out somewhere, and you see something or you experience something, or, you have that roller bottle that you're carrying with you and it shifts your mood or it really supports you in that moment. Just writing a little note like, oh, this combination really worked for me, or that shift in how you felt. Um, the Notes app is really great for that. But I do agree. I like writing it down sometimes too. Definitely great. Um, the journal is a great tool. You can also use lava stone
Hmm.
for oils, as like there's lava stone jewelry, or just a lava stone, carrying it with you and kind of letting it absorb that oil and that aroma for you to carry with you too. Another great little tool there. So we talked about a lot today. And we have an Aromatherapy 101 video on YouTube, on the website. So if you search for that within our channels, you'll be able to go back and learn a little bit more about aromatherapy. Um, and we encourage you to do that. If you're finding this first, we encourage you to go back to the Aromatherapy 101 video to learn a little bit more about aromatherapy and some other information around that. We, of course, have an amazing selection of gemstone roller balls on our website and crystal chips to support your aromatherapy practice. ewbms.com. Check it out. We'd also love to hear from you. How is aromatherapy working for you? What are your favorite combinations? Find us on Instagram or Facebook and let us know what your favorite combinations are. And of course, if you have any questions, we'd love to hear from you. We'll be back here next week with another Crystal Talks episode. Until then, take care.